Welcome back to Let's Talk. I'm Sharaad. With me, Jeremy Jecky is the director, and Joeline Wong, producer of an upcoming short film called Kelinguh, which is Echo in the Kayan language. You were explaining, Jeremy, about the kind of genesis of the film, the idea where you got it from, and you made reference to mythology and the sape, which is the musical instrument that we associate most prominently with Sarawak and Sarawak arts and culture. Tell us a little bit about kind of selling that idea. Because Joeline, you know, you're kind of like the money person, I guess. I mean, maybe the both of you. And I know that you did some crowdsourcing because I stumbled upon you when looking at all this crowdsourcing possibilities and projects. Tell us a little bit about that. How do you take an idea like that? Sounds very interesting on paper, or as it's described. How do you convince somebody to put money behind it?
I guess we just have to really tell them about like why we want to make the film. Why is this film so important to us? Like as for Jeremy, the film is so important for him as in is helping to voice out the Orang Ulu folklore culture aspect. And then I guess, so the crowdfunding is, we put out our teaser. We make our teaser first and then we put it up, and then we just, after I did all the breakdown budget and then I put it out, it's kind of hard to convince people to put money on it, but then you have to be confident on your own project, then only people will put their trust on you.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it a typical route for final year students? Because I'm imagining you're not the only short film that's going to be made. I mean, right? So do they all go down the crowdfunding route? Yeah,
same.
Same.
We have, for our batch, we have 4 different projects. Yeah, like totally different. So we also we approach the same way, crowdfunding. Maybe we approach some sponsorship. Yeah.
And what if you fail? I mean, does it happen that
yeah,
people just don't get the money to?
Yeah. It does happen, but then we still have to figure it out.
And for me personally, that's where it gets interesting, because it's forcing yourself to think creatively. Okay, let's say for example, we need like a $10,000 shot for this thing, but you don't have the money. How would you share or tell that same message, but cheaper? So maybe it makes you more diligent, less lazy in terms of the artistic side of it. So I'm taking it in stride, basically. Oh, we don't have enough of this. All right, let's figure this out.
Okay, but tell me, is this short film going to cost you 10,000 ringgit? What exactly? I mean, just so that we all understand exactly what it costs to make a film. And then I guess you're paying everybody, or are you doing a lot of like freebies from everybody, as many as you can? How exactly is the costing of this film? You can tell us.
I think the most costly part will be the post-production, the editing part, because Kelinguh, we have like animation part where we might need like for contingency, as in like we need VFX shots, so we have to put a lot of money for that. And beside that, all of our crew members are actually all our friends in MMU, so we just sort of help each other out. So when they have project, we just go. And then we have project, they just willingly to help us, so we don't have to pay them, hire them, thank God. And then logistic part, the casting also.
Are you traveling to Sarawak to shoot this film?
Yes, we are. In fact, we actually just finished the shooting in Johor, and we'll be flying to Sarawak on 19. So we'll shoot in Sarawak as well.
Okay, so tell me, you still haven't given me a number. What was the number, and I can't really remember, how much was it that you were aiming to raise through the crowdfunding?
I was aiming for 24K, but then now we only have like 15K.
Okay.
So I have to kind of sort things out by, okay, maybe food, okay, we find sponsorship, okay, cut that off, and maybe accommodation, maybe transportation, we just carpool and just sleep over at my place. So we just have to sort it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if anybody out there wants to fund you guys and give you money, they can still do that, right?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Yes, please. So we'll put something on the screen to get in touch with you. But Tell me, Jeremy, this idea, you're the director, you're trying to make the script come alive, you have all these ideas, and then suddenly there's the money question, right? How do you, for you, is that frustrating that you have to maybe trim down on your ideas in order to make sense of the financial side of a project? How does it work out for you?
I think I haven't talked about it. Like his ideas are actually very simple. Like it helps me in a way that, oh, I don't have to find this thing. I don't have to ask for about that. His idea was just like, we kind of work like very understanding lah. Like we know that, oh, we lack of money. Okay, just deal with it.
Okay, so you're very accommodating.
Very good, yeah.
But have there been painful decisions for Kelinguh in terms of things that you wanted to have delivered but you couldn't because of the money?
When you first find out about it, I mean, the first few minutes, oh, we can't do this because, lack of funding. And then when I have time to stew on it or think about it, because it forces you to think, okay, we still need to tell this part of the story. If I can't have this, how else would I tell that part of the story with the less money? And in the end, sometimes, or a lot of the times, it ended up being better, the thing that came out of it. A lot of my favorite filmmakers now, in the past, they face the same challenges, so I look to them. How did they handle this kind of thing? Spielberg famously, in one of the first few films that he made, Jaws, the shark that they had kept breaking down, and in the end, in the final film, you don't see a lot of the shark, but that turns out it was by accident, but it turns out it made the shark even scarier because you don't see it a lot. That was not by design. So a lot of things in filmmaking is like that. You stumble upon ideas or things or ways to tell your story in a way because of an obstacle that you face. So.
Absolutely, yeah. Because that shot of the jaw of the shark, kind of as the boat is sinking and the man is slipping down, that was very scary. I must say, I didn't go into the water for years. Okay, do you get involved as a producer in the story part of it, the script part of it? As a producer, do you?
Not really. Not really. I just let him do whatever he wants. But like from time to time, he will come to me and then he will say, like, Joe, I have a crazy idea. And I will just freak out. I'm like, okay, tell me. And I have to sort it out. Yeah. Okay,
wonderful. So there's wonderful collaboration going on between the both of you. Okay, we'll take another short break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned to Let's Talk.